It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Pennsbury High School as we get you ready for some high school baseball on the WBCB Sports Network. Today, Council Rock South has come to visit, and it's a battle of the birds as the Falcons take on the Golden Hawks. Also a great SOL Patriot Division clash. Both of these teams with 2 wins and 1 loss. As far as the league is concerned, first series of the year for Pennsbury, they were able to take care of Council Rock North, and for Council Rock South, they took on the Bensalem Owls, and both teams winning those series, picking up the first of the 3-game series sets. Chris Ermer with Gus Barber as we welcome you in here to some high school baseball coverage. Today's game brought to you by McCaffrey's Food Markets. This is the McCaffrey's Game of the Day thanks to Team Toyota, St. Mary Medical Center, the Revere Restaurant, Mary Beth Driscoll of Keller Williams, BCWSA bringing you portions of today's game. Thanks to the Peruzzi Automotive Group on hand for the action, along with the Pennsbury Boys Baseball Parents Club. Thanks to Galaxy Landscaping. Hopefully somebody from Pennsbury will pick up a big hit, and it will be our Galaxy Landscaping cut of the game. Trenton Thunder bringing you portions of today's game. Thanks to Puss in Boots Tavern, Chris Autobody, the Trentonian. And this is the Trentonian pregame show. First pitch coming up in just a moment. And before the game starts, a special pregame ceremony as we join the fight here. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. DiLorenzo's Pizza on hand. Thanks also to Jammer Doors for bringing you portions of today's game. Yeah, Pennsbury baseball going to be joining Eddie's Fight Against Cancer, and they're hosting Eddie's Fight is Our Fight today, honoring 1997 Pennsbury baseball alum Eddie Woodruff, and joining him in his fight against cancer in August of 2022. Eddie was diagnosed with a rare blood cancer, and that has since progressed to an aggressive cancer. Warrington has warranted aggressive treatment. Eddie has completed 5 different rounds of chemo and is scheduled to receive a bone marrow stem cell transplant in April. And to start the game, Eddie Woodruff will be out there to throw out the first pitch to get us ready for Council Rock South and Pennsbury. And the Pennsbury Baseball Parents Club selling bracelets today. Also accepting donations to help Eddie Woodruff and some of the medical expenses, and just helping with the fight. All the donations today directly benefiting Eddie and his family. Eddie's Fight is Our Fight. And so here on WBCB, we're joining in. And I was looking for the bracelets that were supposed to be on sale, or that's what we had heard before the game, Gus. Yeah, I'll just have to make a cash donation, I guess.
Yeah, that's what they told us that we were going to be able to do. But, yeah, no, maybe we'll have to do a cash donation like you just said.
Also, they've made some changes here to Victor Politano Field. Great to be with you today, getting closer to first pitch. And one of the things that they moved some of the fans from behind where we used to set up along the first base line, where they have like a little hitting net. Yeah. And I think maybe they pushed the concessions and stuff also further down the first base line, and maybe that's why we're not seeing what we saw in previous years. Like when they had the what was it, the dog?
It was
dog gone, or
and they had all the
bark at the park, I think.
Yep, that's what it was. And they had all the hot dogs and everything. They had different like scarves and stuff for dogs. Yeah, we haven't seen any of those so far. But then again, we're in this nice little shack now behind home plate. They might have moved that down longer past the first base dugout, and we just don't get to see it anymore. But nonetheless, we are here, and oh my gosh, is it cold and windy? You're probably picking it up on our microphones. We apologize, ladies and gents. We are trying our best.
Yeah, expecting wind gusts getting up to 30 miles per hour this afternoon, and the high temperature day just forecast at 46 degrees.
Yeah, that's not
be
baseball weather. That is not baseball weather.
No, it is not, but we're doing it anyway as we're here getting closer to the first pitch. Pennsbury with 4 wins, 1 loss, and a tie so far this season. Council Rock South 5-3 coming into this game, but as I mentioned, both teams coming off of series wins in SOL Patriot Division action. And for Council Rock South today, a freshman on the mound. It'll be Jimmy Clark getting the start. For Pennsbury, they go with junior Connor O'Brien. Wind kicks up just a little bit, and we have our pregame ceremony. Coach Pacey on the microphone, again, talking about Pennsbury baseball hosting Eddie's Fight is Our Fight today, honoring 97 Pennsbury alum Eddie Woodruff, and joining him in his fight against cancer. And so he will get us started, throwing out the first pitch. Also, if you are interested in donating, you can go to omela.com/7WC04. All sales, all donations directly benefiting Eddie and his family. Eddie's Fight is Our Fight. And now Coach Pacey asking everyone to direct their attention to the pitching mound as Eddie delivers the ceremonial first pitch here today.
I don't think he's already happy with the umpires because he almost hit one of them, but
just a bit outside.
But yeah, great cause here today. It's he's in for a fight, like you said, but it's a fight that he's not in it alone.
And this is something that Pennsbury did last year, as their player Sam Lebrecht also was in his own personal battle, and so they keep that Pennsbury baseball family thing going as they honor Eddie's fight. Right now, we'll honor America with the playing of the national anthem. Come back with the first pitch of today's game.
Do you feel the need for speed and are a car racing fan? Then tune in every Thursday morning at 9:30 a.m. for the Need for Speed Auto Show, hosted by me, America's mechanic, Fred Fletcher. Everything you want to know about our local tracks and races to the NASCAR scene, as well as our area car shows and cruise nights. Brought to you by Fletcher's Garage in Fairless Hills and heard every Thursday morning at 9:30 on WBCB 1490 AM, 107.3 FM, and throughout the world at WBCB1490.com.
The biggest purchase of your life will be your home. When you entrust me to help you navigate this process, there will be no stone left unturned. Hi, this is Mary Beth Driscoll of Keller Williams Real Estate. I'm proud to support today's game and even prouder to help Bucks County residents with their next home buying or selling opportunity. With nearly 20 years of experience in every real estate market you can think of, I will put you at ease at every step of the way. Today is the day to start your stress-free home buying or selling process. Call me at 215-901-9333. That's 215-901-9333. Or visit me on Facebook at Mary Beth Driscoll Realtor. I promise the process will never be easier. This is Mary Beth Driscoll, and I hope you enjoy today's game.
You are more than just a heart patient. St. Mary Medical Center's teams get to know you, which can help them diagnose a problem and start treatment faster. St. Mary's cardiovascular team offers the latest imaging and device technology, testing and surgical procedures you'd expect from a national health system with the personal touch you want from local experts. They know the importance of seeing the person behind the patient. Let St. Mary help you live a healthier life.
Welcome back to Vic Napolitano Field on a breezy Tuesday afternoon. We get you set for the McCaffrey's game of the day. The Pennsbury Falcons hosting the Golden Hawks of Council Rock South. And both of these teams coming off of a loss. They won their opening series in SOL Patriot Division play. Pennsbury beating Council Rock North. In the first 2 games, they saw the Indians, but then they got upended in a low-scoring game here at Vic Napolitano Field in their last contest. Same story for Council Rock South. They beat Ben Salem the first couple of games, and they come off of a loss to the Owls coming into this one. So both teams looking to get back into the win column for the Pennsbury Falcons. Connor O'Brien, the junior, getting his warm-up tosses, and he is ready to go. The other defensive assignments today for Pennsbury, you got Nolan Kalenko at first base, Carlton Crane playing second base, Ryan Weber at shortstop, Michael Sognes at third. In the outfield, going from left to right, Ty Lee, Evan Hawks, and Pierce Perry. So we go from left to right with the defensive positions, Gus, but the wind is going from right to left today pretty significantly.
It's absolutely terrible today. The wind is going to play a huge factor, not just in balls hitting to play. You're going to have to think pitches, ground balls, just any ball played in the field. It's going to be a real factor today. I was just saying to you when we were on break, I'd be surprised if we seen any balls hit today that's real deep compared to how the wind's blowing. It looks like it's blowing in a little right to left field. So it's interesting to see how exactly everything's going to play, but it's going to be a factor nonetheless.
No question. Leading off for Council Rock South, the Golden Hawks, it's Reed Courtier playing third base today. And in the leadoff spot, he'll be followed by Owen McLean, batting second, playing shortstop, and Billy O'Neill at first base hits third for the Golden Hawks today as O'Brien set at the belt. The 1-0 pitch down low. In the cleanup spot for Council Rock South, right fielder John Mendola. Designated hitter Zach Apt hits fifth. The 2-0 from O'Brien gets the called strike. Drew Nemeth in center field hits sixth with Jake Maurer in left batting seventh. Jimmy Clark, the freshman, on the mound. He bats eighth. And Jake Andrews, the catcher, hitting ninth today. Popped up, maybe a play for Kalenko, but just over the fence and out of play. Pennsbury's first baseman gave it a run.